Welcome back, guys. I'm amped for today. I didn't work out yesterday, just needed to rest. Today, got my pre-workout in hand, and we're gonna be hitting a back day for width. So I'll be focused more on wide grip rows, lat pull downs type of movements, and rear delts mostly, and then finish off with some biceps. And then today's topic is how to make $10,000 a month online. So I think this one's gonna be a good one for sure. So if you wanna stick around for any of my vlogs so far, I think this one is super crucial and is gonna give you a lot of value. If you're looking to make like quick money though, like this isn't some 30-day, 60-day project where you suddenly just make 10 grand a month by doing nothing, passive income. So if that's why you clicked here, get out of here. But for the ones that do wanna make sustainable, real income that lasts a long time and can even go up as you grow this business, then you're on the right video, and we'll get into it. With that being said though, I'm gonna drink this and let's get straight to that. Oh, I need to mix this in. Before I actually get into the workout, it's gonna take me 10 minutes for this pre to kick in anyway, so then I can kind of start on this topic now. I'm gonna break it down into each steps. I think there should be like 4 or 5 steps in total that I'll summarize each step with on actions you need to take to get to $10,000 a month. If you really commit to this, you can create a business in 6 to 9 months that consistently produces at least 10,000 a month. I know there's a lot of you guys that are trying to create an e-commerce business or build a brand and you're in the early stages, and you know, 10,000 a month is a lot of money. I remember when first year of business that we did that, it was incredible to see, because it's like more money than an average job pays, and you can just build that out of thin air. It's definitely a really cool feeling, and then scale it 10, 20 times from that over the course of years is truly a blessing. And it's something that I feel like I almost feel obligated to share, and I want to help you guys grow, because if you succeed more, you watch my videos, you support me in any way, then that's a W for me as well. But if on the flip side I can pass some value back to you guys and actually help set up your life a little bit better, maybe a 16-year-old Maz would want to hear this out too. So this is just organic info. I'm not gonna try to sell you no courses. There's none of that here. I don't need you to click any links at the end. I'm genuinely just giving you guys the blueprint that took me here and allowed me to open multiple businesses that generate hundreds of thousands a month. Not to flex at all, but just I literally came from like nothing. I'm an immigrant kid. I slept on the mattress for years. I traveled all around. My parents finding, or my dad finding a secure job, and he put us in like a good spot now as well, which I'm super grateful for. But we did go through the journey with him, which allowed me to learn so much as I grow up. So for me to genuinely just be here today and talk to you guys and show you guys what I've accomplished. I'm 30 years old, I have a long way to go. And I've only been doing this for like 5-6 years, man. Seriously, even just 4 years. This company is really new. So the fact that this can happen this quickly and how we're scaling to the next level, there's a lot of potential for you guys as well. And you know, internet has really changed everything for us. So we'd be stupid not to take advantage. So in this vid, here I am. I'm gonna explain to you guys how to make $10,000 a month online. And let's get straight to the gym. Quick little stop here though. As I was walking out, I just noticed there's a bunch of new tees that we're dropping here. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick sneak peek of what that looks like too. But these are one of our warm-up tees coming out. It has a new logo on it as well. You can see it's like a bit of a gothic logo. I really like it actually. And got a couple like new First World Club, Lifting Club tees in black and white. But yeah, fire stuff dropping tomorrow actually. Okay, we're gonna start our real first set here. I'm gonna put on this belt too, just to protect my lower back. I don't wanna stress it out too much today. So we got legs to do tomorrow. second working set here. See how many reps I can do. I can get 5, that's pretty solid. Maybe I could hit some half reps at the end too. But I guess I'll start off with the first point of the topic on how to make $10,000 a month online. So I'm gonna go from the very basics up till the end point where you can actually make that transaction. But obviously the first step is gonna be figuring out what you wanna sell. So when you're deciding that part, I wouldn't just pick any product. It should be something that you are more passionate about, something that does interest you. Maybe you're a consumer of it already. Maybe you have friends or stuff that do wear it or use it. So you have easy customers right where your friend circle is. So starting off with that, make sure you pick a product that you are passionate about. That's the most important thing. But at the same time, have it be a realistic product that there is a demand in the market as well. So for example, like I guess I'll choose like a product and then we'll just kind of use that as an example and build a brand or a company around it until the end of this video. So to start off, like hypothetically, let's say if I were to pick like a pair of like fit jeans. So for men, jeans that like are for guys that go to the gym that have a stretch to it. Maybe it comes in multiple colors, and then finding a good price point to get it, which will lead on to step 2, which is manufacturing. I'm gonna do one more set of the 2 plates here. Drop it to 1 plate right after. Do it as a drop set, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. The focus today is getting the width for the back. So I'm gonna move on to lat pull downs and use one of our ergonomic wide grip pull down cable extensions. Got the ergonomic lat pull downs here. I'm gonna hit 4 sets for sure. It'll be 4 working sets, and heavy rep or every set I'm gonna try to hit some partials as well. And yeah, that's it. Going back to our topic, step 2 that you will have to take to build a $10,000 a month business is manufacturing. This is probably one of the most important steps that you have to take properly, because this is where your margins are make or break, your quality makes or break, and really the product itself, right? So I'd recommend there's multiple websites you can go to depending on where you live. If you're in North America, you know, and you want to go for some local manufacturers, that's always an option. I'm in Canada here, so we have tested out local manufacturers too, but the margins are kind of shitty with that, not gonna lie. Even the type of service and the quality we get is kind of shitty in comparison to some of the other manufacturers overseas. So, you know, you can always go on sites like Alibaba. I have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of manufacturers from all across the world, not just China, and especially even in China, like all across. So I'd recommend, for example, if we were doing the men's jeggings per se, we'll call it, you go on Alibaba, you type in that word, and you look for all the manufacturers that pop up that might be making similar products. It doesn't have to be the exact product that you're looking for. Ideally it's not, because you want it to be a unique product as well. But hypothetically, we searched for fit jeans for men, and we'll go and click on all the verified suppliers that have been around for years. You look into their store, see how much revenue they've been doing on an annual basis, that they are a legitimate company that is certified by Alibaba, and reach out to a bunch of them. Go through their store, see what kind of products and fabrics they already offer, then just reach out to them. And first thing you want to do is obviously just make samples and test out who these manufacturers are, how the relationship is, and what you can get out of it, and vice versa. So when you do find 5, 6, I recommend manufacturers, even 10 if you really need to compare. Get their WhatsApp, talk to them, see how their communication is, see how fast they respond, see how well their English is. That will kind of show you like if they do have North American partners as well that are working with them. So that will be step 2. Reaching out to manufacturers, verified manufacturers, testing out with 6 to 10 different manufacturers, getting samples approved, and then seeing which one actually ends up working out for you. The things that you want to look out for again is their communication, how well they speak English, their price points, their quality, their responsiveness, their shipping cost, their shipping time frame. All of these things matter, and you're only going to get to know this if you test out 6 to 10 different manufacturers, so you have something to compare hand in hand versus just going for the first one and blindly picking a manufacturer, because you never know. For one set in, it's considered a working set. We're gonna do one more set like this, and then I'll see if I can up the weight a little bit, even if I get a little less reps. So let's do this and try again. Okay, I ended up upping the weight just slightly. I think I can push out at least 6 reps here and then a couple partials. But back to the topic of manufacturing. Once you have reached out to a bunch of these manufacturers and have gotten responses from them as well, you can kind of judge it based on like all the criteria that I just said of who the best manufacturer would be. Ideally, if you can score some free samples, that's the best thing to do. But if not, if they still want to get paid for their initial samples, just for the sake of building a relationship, then that's something you have to do. It doesn't matter, because you're in the testing phase, so it is going to require some money, right? And at the end of the day, you do need to be financially committed to this in order for it to work as well. So get those samples in, figure out the quality, see who responded to you the best, and at the end, pick one manufacturer, possibly even 2 manufacturers that did meet all of the criterias, and then create some more samples. So the next step would be creating a size range of that product. So let's say from extra small until like double extra large for the guys, and different color variants as well. So maybe you can do like a blue, black, gray, just to start off. And I'd probably start off with like a slightly higher sample batch. So maybe in the next batch you can make each one of those size ranges in each one of those colors. That's just enough to go into the next point, which will be setting up the site, obviously, so you can have all the products laid out as well. At this point, the manufacturers might ask you to put in a deposit or order some sort of a bulk quantity from them as well. And this is all negotiable. If you want to pay for just 20, 30 units to start off, that's completely fine. If you can work out a deal with them where it's like a deposit you pay and they just send you like part of the fulfillment or shipment first, then that's okay as well. But that would be the next step, figuring out your manufacturer, putting in the size variants, getting all the color samples, because sometimes in the initial sample batch you might have to adjust some sizing. You know, a lot of other countries have different sizing that what we have in North America too. Also, there might be some issue with seams, there might be issues with the fabric itself, the color dye itself. So you want to really test out the product, you want to wear it, you want to get other friends and family to talk about it, feel it out, wear it, and give you good feedback. So that's the stuff that you're going to take back to the manufacturers, get final samples approved in all your sizes and colors, and then the real marketing and the business plan will start. I drop the weight a little bit so I can do a little bit more reps here, a little bit more partials here. And then after that, I'm gonna head on to the next exercise, which is gonna be, I saw this one on YouTube that's on a cable. It's basically like a cable row type, but it's like wide grip. So we'll test that out, do 3 sets on each arm, and then we have a couple more to do. The third exercise, I've set up this bench. It's like a shoulder press bench. And I got the handlebar up there too. I'm gonna sit opposite to this bench, hold it here, and then squeeze it in, kind of like how I would do like a cable row, but we're just attempting it in this position. So see how heavy I can get here. I'll definitely do 3 sets on each side. Assuming that you found a couple manufacturers that are up to your standards and provide you with that product that is really good quality and all the variants and communication is good, all of that, and then you have ordered 20-30 of these samples, you're in that next step. What you're gonna do is set up your website. I think Shopify is a really good source. We're not sponsored by them or anything, I wish, but we do use that platform for both of our brands, sides of the brand, so the gym and the clothing. And I like it a lot because of the customer support. It's very fast, responsive. There's tons of apps that you can download in it as well that's gonna enhance the overall presence of your website, your homepage, and so forth. Which brings me to that third point, is setting up your website. So this will require a little bit of skill to learn to set up the site. I initially did it on my own, then got a little bit of help, and then as I got better and better, I was just able to make a sick website, and my team just helps you manage it and improve it now. But in the beginning, if you don't have the funds, I suggest you go on YouTube and learn how to set up a site on Shopify for apparel, let's say. It'll give you lots of different examples. If you can't do that, you don't have time or whatever your excuses, then if you have got the money, then maybe you can outsource it to somebody else that is experienced in web design and they can help you set up the website as well. But after this set, I'll get a little bit more into what that website should look like that's gonna create good conversion for you. First set down, I upped the weight a little bit. Still got more room in me to keep pushing. So I'll do at least 2 more sets like this on each side. I got the lat pull down plate loaded here. There's a bunch of 25s already up, so I'm gonna start off with that, and then we'll do a couple more sets, just add on some more weight to it, get full squeezes. Still trying to target the back for width, so keeping the focus on like the lats and the rear delts as I squeeze it down, keeping my grip and my, I guess, position a little bit wider so it hits the lats too. Assuming that you don't know anything about setting up a website, I would go on YouTube and watch like 10-15 videos on how to set up your Shopify website for an apparel brand. And I would just go step by step and kind of follow that direction. It doesn't really matter exactly how the site looks like. You just want it to look like a nice professional site, and you want to make sure that it's branded well. So what that means is you'll have to pick up what font you want to use, what colors you want to use, what style you want to use on the site and on your product, so you're consistent. It's something that you want to stick true to it. You don't want to keep changing all of these things later on as the brand grows as well. So make sure you pick that and you stick to it. It's something that you do like. And then once you have that, you go through each step, you set up your site, you make the homepage look nice, you have a nice banner, maybe even some videos playing up front, you got some reviews. I guess it'll be hard to get reviews in the beginning, but even if you can just set up the products, take nice professional photos, go hopefully use someone's studio or rent out a studio for a few hours with a nice white backdrop and get product photos in all 4 or 5 angles, put them up, put up all the variants, put a nice product description. And you can find these things just by going on other brands' websites as well and really just tweaking it a bit and making it your own. So setting up that whole site like this, setting up the homepage like that, making the navigation and the drop-down menus easy to access, easy to use, everything synced in, customer service, even on the homepage, so it's easy to contact if customers do need your help with something. And keeping everything transparent, like free shipping, maybe offering some incentives, maybe even get a little bit of discount, and just going from there. So the next step is going to be setting up your socials. This is also a really important point because this is where you're going to attract all of your customers, especially in the beginning. So I'd suggest that you have 20, 30, 40 sets of this product already, assuming you got those samples in. We have some friends who are into social media, maybe they're micro influencers, so you can just start off by asking them for some help. They can create some good content for you. If not, you should also be in-house, in a studio, in a gym, or wherever else suitable on the streets, creating content for yourself, because organic content is the most underrated thing that you can use in 2024 now. So by that I would mean like creating, just to even start off, I would go on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube and see what kind of content other brands are creating. In this example, fit jeans. So I'd go into fashion brands, I'd go into activewear brands and see what kind of reels and TikToks they're creating that are getting good engagement as well. So take some ideas from them, go to downtown, go to the streets and whatever other locations and create some organic content that is gonna be good on your feed and possibly will even pick up on the Explore feed, which will gain a lot of new followers for you. The next step that I would do is zone into, again, the social. So apart from creating your own organic content, I would suggest that you search on Instagram and TikTok and find like-minded influencers, maybe micro-influencers, or maybe even a little bit bigger influencers that are 50K, 100K plus in following. They do have followers that are bought into them. They comment and like the posts that they put up, and the influencers themselves are actually good and connected with their audience as well. You don't want like a random influencer that maybe just got famous off of like one reel or something, especially like for girls specifically. You know, there is a market where they can put out something and a lot of guys just end up following them that doesn't end up converting for them as well. So in this case, our example, it is a men's product, so you just want to make sure that that male influencer has a reach that is to the right audience, the right customer that you want to target to, which will end up becoming a customer later on as well. So sending them some product, reaching out to them, hopefully getting a collaboration from them in exchange for some content, and you gift them some clothing, then that's a really good spot to start at. It works very, very well for us, even from the very beginning stages to now at a much bigger scale in multiple parts of this business. So I strongly recommend that you spend some time collecting a bunch of influencers that you want to work with, sending them product in exchange for a tag, a feature, content, and even some discount codes where maybe if they sell the product for you, you give them something in return, even if that means some monetary value. Assuming that you did all of these steps correctly, the next thing that you want to do is the traffic that is coming to your pages on social media, you want to do something about that too. You want to be able to convert them as much as possible. So as you're posting stuff, as the influencers are posting you, as you're engaging with everybody, and you're possibly even going on the Explore feed, the followers that are coming in, I would, especially in the beginning stages, do my best to reach out to each one of them with some sort of incentive. So what that means is, in this example, if you're just selling a fit jean, so the guys that are following you, the new followers, send them a DM. Be like, hey, thanks for following me, appreciate your support. Here's a 20% off discount code. Hey, thanks for following me, here's a $50 gift card. And you just want to make sure that you do that, how Gary Vee says, like jab, 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 right hook strategy, where a few times you've given them free content, you've engaged with them, they followed you, maybe you even went onto their profile, gave some support, and then you DM them with some sort of offers too. Maybe if it's just like fit jeans they're interested in buying, you toss a couple pairs of free socks with them as well. So some sort of incentive, jab, jab, jab 3 times, and then ask for something. Missed out on is having a price point for your product. So we're assuming that this product, let's say the fit jeans are, for example, costing you about 20 bucks to make, with shipping included. Let's say we'll bring it up to like 25 bucks. You want to make sure that the margins are at least double, even after discounts and whatever, ideally triple, for it to be a profitable business. So in this case, let's say it's costing us 25 bucks to make and we're able to sell it for 50. Now at this price, all we really need to do is sell 200 of these units every single month for it to convert into $10,000 a month in sales. So your goal in the 30 days you're given per month is to put out as much content as possible and work with as many collaborations as possible on a monthly basis that will bring you, let's say, at least 300 to 500 new followers a month. With this strategy that I told you, and organic content and collaboration, it for sure will bring you at least that much if you do it correctly. And out of 300 to 500 that are following you, all you need to really do is convert them. So if you were able to convert half of them into a customer, now you're already hitting that target. Maybe in the first few months of starting this business, you're not gonna really hit the 10K right at the bat, but this is a long-term game. So as you build up 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months go by, and you have a few thousand followers at this point, you can go in and literally just DM every single person, if you really wanted to, that follows you, and send them an offer that is good enough that they really can't deny the offer, that will beat out any other prices or offers that other competitors are buying, and they're getting that product at a quality level that you really cannot buy at this price. So automatically those people are gonna convert. And even apart from them converting straight from that, now these are potential customers that not only might buy from you, but once the purchase comes in and they receive their order and they like their order, they're your referrals. You can put them on the site as reviews and offer them more, more incentives. But they'll also go out and maybe tell a friend or two. And if they don't, you can encourage them by giving them something again to tell a friend or two. So that automatically doubles your customers. As you're getting this traffic coming to your website, you want to make sure that you have some sort of funnel set up, like a pop-up that encourages these people to give out their emails for some sort of an incentive. Maybe they enter into a giveaway and win some pairs for free. Maybe they get a discount code, maybe they get a gift card. Whatever it is, you can test this out and change it maybe even every week to see what works best for you. But this is an amazing way to collect emails and start building an email list. And apart from that, maybe doing something else where, I don't know if you would have the budget for this, but you could run even ads with like $10, $20, $30 a day, where it encourages people on social to put in their email for the same incentives, a gift card, a giveaway, free product, discount codes, that then you have this email on file. You can work with one of the email services like MailChimp and many others you could find. Even Shopify itself has a free one, and many others that load up these emails, and then on a weekly basis you can send them emails with some sort of incentives, again, discount codes, and just be up in their faces a little bit where you do encourage them to buy from you. That's it. It's a wrap. We're on the treadmill and do our 15-minute cardio on incline, and that's it. I'm gonna get back to work. I hope you guys found some value in this video. I gave 5 good steps here, how you can create $10,000 a month. It's a real business. It's gonna require real work. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I told you in the beginning of the video, that's not what we're looking for. But if that's what you're looking for, you're never gonna make it, bro. So if you are serious, implement these steps, maybe even leave in the comment of how it worked out for you, or send me a DM. My Instagram's in the bio here. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna finish this off. See you guys in a couple days. Peace.